to be back online. Woohoo! It's a long time since I've been live in the kitchen, and I can't tell you how excited I'm about today's recipe and also to be with you. Now, as I know, in certain parts of the world, it's getting a little chilly, like down under in Australia. But here up in the northern part of the hemisphere, it's heating up. So today, I'm going to show you how to make a really quick and easy and refreshing summer soup with some basic items that I'm sure you have and are probably coming in mass in your local greengrocers. So now we're going to be creating this. This is with a chilled cucumber soup. Now, you want to get the best cucumbers possible, and I'll tell you, I love the color of these, and I'm okay with the skin. Some people like to de-skin them, but you don't need to. It's not required, so go ahead and just chop these up. You can de-seed them. Now, this cucumber actually hardly had any seeds, so I got really lucky. But if you like, you can absolutely take the seeds out. Totally up to you. Now, we also talk a lot about using leftover ingredients, and people just hate any time of the year throwing anything away. And so we're actually going to be using like day old bread or croutons. But here in Greece, we have these little things called rusks, and these are really hard breads that were created to be stored, because these can literally be stored for days and weeks and even months and not go bad. But here, this is a fantastic way. These will literally break your teeth. But we just want to put this in a little bit of our liquid, and we're going to be using this just to create a little bit of more bulk to our soup to make it a little more filling, so you don't necessarily have to have any bread on the side. Now, if you want chefs to make this completely gluten-free, just go ahead and skip this. But I think it's really nice to put it in there. It's actually an ingredient a lot of people don't realize is often in gazpacho. They put wheat or stale bread or even breadcrumbs in gazpacho, so you might not have known that. So let's see. Oh, Natasha's watching. Hello from London. It's so nice to have you on. Thank you. Curious, how warm is it in London? Maybe it's not as hot as here. It's about 22, 23 today. So you do want to pulse your day-old crackers or rusks into like this fine meal, which I've just done before, so I didn't have to make too much noise on camera. Now, also in here, I do have some of our walnuts. So I pulsed this, so they actually look exactly the same. So I'm just going to pop these at the bottom of my blender. Now, there's actually no milk or, well, of course, vegan milk. There's no plant milk in here. There's no water. We're just creating this soup from a couple of liquid things. So now we are going to make this really refreshing. So I am going to pop in here some lemon juice. You could use some lime juice, but I really like the lemon because it adds just a fantastic amount of acid. Now, of course, we're going to be making this really creamy and rich with our vegan yogurt. This is a completely non-flavored vegan yogurt. This one's soy-based. You can use any one you like. I don't recommend ones that are based with coconut, because then your soup is just going to have a little bit of funky kind of coconutty undertone. So try to get one that is completely free of flavor. So of course dairy-free, and also flavorless, and then also sugar-free. Because normally you won't really want like a sweet type of cucumber soup. No, not going to do that. Now we are getting, of course, some liquid from the cucumbers themselves. That's what, again, I talked about that we're not going to be de-seeding these, so I will get a little bit of liquid from there. Let's see what else. Oh, 19 degrees. Yeah, it's a little bit cooler than here. So I'm going to pop it. We're actually adding a little bit of olive oil here. And then I'm going to pop in my cucumber. Ooh, one man overboard. Now, along with this, we do want to add some other nice aromatics and some other flavorings. I do have one shallot here and a garlic clove. So we're going to pop that in as well. And now I'm going to make a little bit of noise. So bear with me, gang. Might want to turn your volume down. Look at that, so nice and thick and rich and creamy. Now, I do want to talk to you, we are going to flavor this with a little bit more spices here. We are going to check this for salt. And I do want to let you know a secret of this. Now, I am going to be, of course, pouring this and showing this on film live, because that's what a Google Live is, YouTube Live is. But I do want to let you know that this is one of those items that I promise you, if you take the time to make it a day ahead of time, that's right, a whole day ahead of time, I promise you, you will be super happy that you waited the entire day, because this is so much more, the flavor comes alive when it has a whole day for all those flavors to meld. Because we have the cucumber, the acid from the lemon juice. We also have the richness from the olive oil. Then we have our cucumbers that are super fresh in there. Now I'm going to put a little bit of seasoning here. In here is salt, cumin, and then a little bit of white pepper. So now you could absolutely play with different seasonings of what you like. Now, I do have, last but not least, some aromatics. Now, for those of you who know, I am addicted, that's right, confession, addicted to cilantro, also known as coriander. But I know some of you out there in TV land hate it. So here I do a combination of about half coriander or cilantro with dill. I think the dill and the coriander really play off one another. They're such a neat pair. But if you hate coriander, just leave it out and double the dill, or you could add in another aromatic, like say parsley, or even mint would be really nice. That would be a very, of course, refreshing and so classic summer flavor. So I'm going to blend this up. And then we're going to do the ultimate, just having the fun of pouring this out. Now, another unique way, I'm actually going to present this, rather than putting this in a traditional bowl. Oh, actually, you know what? Before I pour it, I do want to go back in and just salt check it. So I'm going to do that. Yep. Perfect. Who said hello? Oh, I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. But hi back. Okay. But actually, what I am going to do is just to add a little water to this. Just a teeny wee bit more oil. Just a smidge more water. And you know what? One can never have too much olive oil. Actually, I'm going to put just a little more oil in here. I think it just got a little bit thick on me. So you pop just a little bit more oil. That's why, chefs, it's really important to always flavor and taste and step along the way and try these. I'll tell you a little story. We have a new student, and she's actually in chef school in Florida, the United States, and she is doing a traditional complete curriculum. Now, it's not a vegan cooking school, but she said that they have these practica where they make all these dishes, and they have to coordinate and work together as a team and have all these discussions. And unfortunately, she's left out all the time. And that's one of the reasons that she decided to come and train with us, because she knows, number one, she can try every single one of the recipes that she's making. How incredible is that? I mean, imagine having to make food all the time and you can't eat it. So here, that's a great reason to take one of our classes. You don't have to make something and then not be able to taste it. Okay, so there you go. I couldn't imagine being allergic to something and not being able to taste it. You know, there have been years gone by where I too was cooking things for friends and family that I didn't eat anymore. So believe me, I know it kind of sucks. Now it's great to eat everything you make. Perfect. Okay. So now back to my unique presentation. Rather than putting it in a traditional bowl, which is totally fine, remember, let this set up normally overnight and meld those flavors. But I'm just going to put these in some little shot glasses, and look, I will tell you, this is kind of nice and thick. It could even set up and get thicker overnight in the fridge. Whee! That one's really thick. But I like these because they're nice, just kind of like little shots. And then when you're done, when you're done with each one of these, what's really nice, you can actually have whoa, almost had some man overboard there. I like to come back and just have to make these really refreshing, you know, pop a little bit of whatever you put in there. So here I have a little cilantro, you know me, cilantro girly. And then I have just some lemon zest on there. You can also put a little bit more of the dill on there, whatever you like. Or even you can float just a little bit more of the olive oil on top. It's always nice to have just a smidge more of the oil on top, you know, kind of like they would do even, you know, like on a hummus. All right, so there we have it. We have our chilled cucumber vegan yogurt soup with dill and coriander. So I'm going to come here and try this. I'm giving it 2 thumbs up. There you go. Make this, let me know what you think. Try doing it the day ahead of time. We'll chill it overnight. I promise you, you'll be so happy that you let all the flavors build. Check back tomorrow as Jessica does another sweet dish on her Wednesday YouTube channel. And I'm here every Tuesday doing savory stuff. So thanks for watching. And if you haven't done it already, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. Ooh, that's a tongue twister. And be a part of our vegan YouTube family. Bye.